everybody. So before we get into the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. It really helps me out when you guys like it. It kind of boosts the algorithm and lets more people see it. And only about 20% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed at the moment. So if you're not subscribed, go down below and hit that subscribe button. So before we get into the dividend portfolio today, I just want to show you guys the Forex trading that I've been doing since we turned off the bot. I've been the $300 that was left in my account, I've been trading with it myself, and as you can see, I did pretty well. So starting on the 17th, so starting this week, this was on the 20th, I made this profit. So between Monday and Tuesday, I think by like Monday or Tuesday, I turned this $300 into about $800, and then I withdrew $500, which is why you see this drop right here. So I didn't lose that money, I just withdrew it, as you can see over here on the side, $500 withdraw. So I started with $300 again to see if I could earn some more, and by the time the market closed today, I ended with, it says 388 here in my FX book, but as you can see in my account, we're a little bit over 400. So doing actually pretty well with that. I was surprised. I didn't think I would do as well as I did. So every time I earn a decent amount of money in there, I'm just going to keep withdrawing it and adding to the dividend portfolio. Alright, so onto the dividend portfolio. This week we are down a total of $8 because of the market gain. The market kind of dropped today. It was led by tech, and tech had a huge drop and kind of took everything else with it towards the end of the day. So as you can see this week, it says earned dividends is $1.01. That's not, those dividends that I earned, those don't directly go straight into my cash balance. Those are just when the company declares the dividend and says they're going to give the dividend in like 2 weeks or however that works. But you can come over to your activity feed here if you use M1 Finance, and you can actually see the dividends when they're actually paid. So these aren't the ones that I got this week. These are ones that were already declared, and then after a little bit of time, they paid them to me. So I put the $50 in like I was going to say, and I actually changed my mind, and I tried to switch it to $100, but it didn't really work on Monday since the 50 was already locked in. So starting next week, we'll do $100 a week and kind of move it a little bit more. So yeah, as you can see, 10 cents here, 26 cents here, $1.31 here, and it adds up, as you can see, over time. That's why I want to grow the portfolio, so it starts adding into itself, and that's what the compounding effect will do over time. I want to get it so every single week these dividends are adding up into over $25 and the cash balance here, and every single week, no matter if I deposit money or not, it's still buying more shares of companies, and it's still growing our dividend income. So as you can see, Monday here, these are the 16 buys we got with the $50. You can see these companies, a lot of them are very well known. You guys should know all these companies. So I mean, with $50 spread out within the portfolio, it's not too much, but for each company, but it kind of adds up. And these were excluded because they were going to buy shares, but they changed it so if it's less than $1 worth, it doesn't actually buy them for that week. So a little bit just sits in my cash balance. And so the way M1 Finance works is, you can see we have this is called a pie here, and it has different weights. So you have real estate, healthcare. You pick these, by the way. You pick every piece of this pie. So real estate, healthcare, finance, utilities, consumer, telecom, industrials, tech, and energy. And you can click on one and say I go into the finance tab here. These are all my holdings in the finance tab, and you can see everything's still down a bit from all the coronavirus stuff. But as you can see, if one stock is doing worse than another one, then it'll buy shares of that one while it's cheaper. So you can see they have actual and targets here. So you can see that the actual is right here for Aflac is 10.6%, and the target is 11. So before it buys, let's say, TD Bank, because it's overweight, it'll buy some of Aflac and try to get it more up to weight, which is kind of nice because if a stock goes down, it'll buy more shares of that instead of buying shares of a stock when it's doing really well. And as of right now, you can see in this, you can see it a little bit better how some pieces of the pie are bigger than the others. And this one, which is, let's see, Main Street. So that one's a little, where's it at? Right here. Yeah, this one's only at 17.2 and it's supposed to be at 19, so you can see it's a little lower. So each one of these sectors makes up my entire portfolio, and in each one of these sectors I have different stocks that we have in the dividend portfolio. So here in my industrials we have another few big names. 3M, which is a great dividend company, been paying dividend for years, along with Waste Management. These are both great dividend companies. And some energy ones here. These energy companies, they're not the best, but they pay a high dividend, so I kind of like those. So throughout the whole week, down $8, and all time still down $200 from the virus and everything, and a few bad withdrawals and adding more money in throughout that really volatile period the last few months. But we're gonna keep trying to grow this and get it back on track and get it back in the green. So the goal for this portfolio at the moment is just to keep growing it and grow the dividend stream. As you can see here, I have a Excel sheet that kind of shows the growth. So this is kind of cool. We'll be watching this over time and watch the growth and see how much money we're getting every single month. So I guess for a short-term goal, maybe we could shoot for, see, as of now my highest dividend month was $10.44. So I guess we'll shoot for $20. $20 in 1 month is the new dividend goal. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys today. Just show you guys we had a successful week trading by ourselves with the Forex instead of the Forex bot. And as you can see down here, I traded a lot higher lot sizes, like 10 lots compared to the bot. It was just trading 0.66 lots, but it was trading much more and it was losing. It wasn't doing anything. So trading by myself, I'm taking bigger position sizes and I'm cutting my losses short and kind of letting the winners run and putting trailing stop losses on them if I'm at my computer at the time. So you can see this week down here it says $579 in the green, even though it's a little bit more because it hasn't loaded up yet after the market closed. So that's all I really have to show you guys. Just a little quick update. Doing well with Forex, and the dividend portfolio is going to start coming along here soon. So if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments. Once again, like and subscribe if you joined the video, or if you enjoyed the video. It really helps me out. All right, thank you guys. See you next week.